Good morning, welcome to the vlog. Because I'm getting ready, let's do fragrance of the day. We always have to start the vlogs with the fragrance of the day. I think today I'm going to go for Grand Soir from MFK, a beautiful ambery, warm fragrance. Ooh, this is so good, especially because today is quite cold actually. It's a sunny, beautiful day, but it's quite cold actually. This is just heaven. I actually got ready and this morning I thought I had a few carrots. I know I'm changing the subject, but I had a few carrots and they were kind of going towards their expiration date. And I thought, what can I do? And I made carrot cupcakes, but I still need to make icing and put it on them, which is what I'm going to do now. We're going to go with Martin to a cafe with horses. That's like my favorite sort of a cafe where you can also look at horses. You can have riding lessons as well, which I have done in the past. I love horses, and I think we will discuss some business things that we just need to kind of discuss. And it's nice to get out of the house because we've got this home office here, but like when you work from home, I'm sure you know that sometimes you just want to get out a little bit. So we'll get out, do that, maybe take some pictures of my outfit today, because I actually put some effort on. Like, I don't always do that. This is not like a reality, because I always feel like when I watch vlogs, sometimes it seems like that person is always so put together. They always like have got their makeup on, their outfit on and everything. And let me tell you, like, this is not the case with me. Like, I'm usually very casual, but I like to dress up sometimes for the vlog and sometimes also just to have a bit, just for fun, you know, like who doesn't love to dress up a little bit? So let's go downstairs and do those carrot cupcakes and taste them, because I just have a feeling they're going to be glorious. Here we go. Let's take these out. I'm going to be using the Thermomix. It's just the best. It just does everything for you. So of course I have to use it for the whole recipe. By the way, like if you've got a Thermomix, it's a carrot cupcake recipe. I think there is only one, and it's really delicious. And I love that, you know, like I just woke up in the morning, went for a walk with Moshi and came back, and I was like, oh, I fancy doing something with the carrots. And you literally need like 2 carrots and it bakes within 25 minutes, so it's quicker than doing like a proper carrot cake, and it's, yeah, just a bite size, you know. I just love it. Okay, I've done them before, so but what I'm going to do this time is I found this piping bag for the frosting. I mean, this must be so old. I literally don't know if I've ever used it. I don't know how I've got it, but I was like, actually, let's use it and try to make them a bit more prettier than usually. 50 grams of unsalted butter. Well, I don't care. I'm doing salted because I love salted butter. By the way, look at my beautiful, I know it's not clean, but this is my new butter dish, and I'm in love with it. It's from Le Creuset, and we've never had a butter dish before. We've always like put butter in like this like camembert dish that like we got from somewhere, and we were like, actually let's just get a proper one, and this is so beautiful. I love it. Cream cheese. So I'm missing 110 grams of icing sugar, but the great thing about Thermomix is that I can just make icing sugar. So as long as I've got some sugar, which I do, like granulated sugar. So I've made like the cream cheese into what it is with the icing sugar I had, and now I'm going to make the icing sugar and then again mix it, which is great, so I don't have to go to the store. Whoa! Definitely very icing sugar. Oof. Still 10 grams short, but I think I'll be fine. That's good. Let's try this. Oh, this is going to be difficult. I'm not good at this. Let's make a mess. How do people put this? Okay. Did it? This is hard stuff. How do people do this? See me? Możesz to zrobić, bo ja jestem brudna.
Not too much. Oh, yeah, you're right. Good, thanks. Oh, yeah, want it back? Yeah.
Finished.
That's it. You have no more of the cream.
Yeah, I've got a bit more, but I don't know what they are thinking. They said I've got 10 cupcakes. They said 12. Like this would cover 12.
Well, this is going to be delicious by itself. Don't worry. These two. I'll gladly eat it.
I've got a bit more. Oh, I'm so dirty. Like here. So I just pop this on top so it's like semi-creamy. I also just got a little delivery. I think it's from my parents, I think. It doesn't have a card, but I got a few teas, and if you've watched this channel you know that I suffer from anxiety, and I have been on a huge tea kick. And it's funny because I've never been a tea person. I always thought like, who is a tea person, but now I'm guilty of it. I just drink decaf coffee and loads of different teas. I went to a Polish shop recently, and well, we Poland have got an affinity for tea. Here in the UK, it's like you're supposed to love tea. It's a tea o'clock. It's all those things, England tea. But in reality, most British people just drink British tea, maybe Earl Grey, but they're very conservative with their teas. They're not like into leaf teas and different ones like majority of people. Let me know if you agree, but that is my experience living here. But we Polish people, we love our teas. We usually, like, if you go to anybody, visit anybody, they've got like probably 10 different teas that they will offer you. It's not like, oh, do you want tea, white or black? And that means here in the UK, like with milk or without milk. My boss, like where I used to live, he asked me once, like, oh, can you make me a white tea? And I was like, but we don't have white tea. And he was like, what do you mean? And I was like, yeah, we don't have any jasmine tea, or like white tea. And he was like, no, I just want black tea with milk. And we just laughed. But for me, white tea would mean like a white, jasmine tea. That is a white tea for me. Anyway, we've got a couple Scandinavian wild berry. Actually, I think this one smells the most delicious. It's Calm CBD. It's strawberry leaves, hemp leaves, chamomile blossoms, balm, popped buckwheat, lemongrass, natural flavor, rose petals, marigold blossoms. I've never heard of this company. It's called Tea Lyra. But yeah, I've got a couple teas from there, like 4 different teas. So we're definitely going to try some of them. But now let's try the carrot cake cupcake. And because I will be biased for sure, I'll be like, this is delicious. So we'll get Maciej to test it and tell us what he thinks.
I'm still in my tennis outfit, by the way. So, taste.
Taste test.
Taste test.
Mm.
Oh, it's perfect. I love it.
Okay.
And are there any nuts inside?
Yeah, I've added some nuts.
I could just feel it now. I love the icing that you do. Is it called icing?
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. So creamy. I love this part the most.
We should have made more.
When I was a kid, I used to just like lick this from top.
Just leave the cake. What a shot! Crouching here. Let's see what these carrots.
That's good, isn't it?
Very good. I just love that the carrots would have been probably thrown away. But in this it's just perfect. What? yeah, I just wanted to show you what I was wearing because I don't know if I got a full shot of what I was wearing today. So I'm wearing this, I always wear this necklace. It's good because I don't like to take off and put on a lot of jewelry, and this is a diamond and gold idol necklace. My pearl earrings from Hilas. This jacket, it's H&M, like last summer. Then a t-shirt from Arket. My husband's Hugo Boss belt, that's the word. COS jeans. I'll go back a bit. This. And the Schnitzel white. Just very classic. I just love this bag so much. You know, you would think white bag, you would be like really scared of it and not wear it with a lot of things, but this is the most versatile bag in my collection. Like seriously, if you're hesitating about getting a white one, I would say like white bags are just, you'll be surprised how insanely easy it is to style them with anything, any color, and it's just beautiful. I would say go for caviar though, caviar leather, because it's just much more, you're having the white color and then lambskin. I just wouldn't do that personally because that's too easy for something to go wrong, especially I'm very clumsy and I have to be careful with things. So this is my white bag and I just love it so much. It's, yeah, I'm telling you, white is the thing to wear, go to, whatever it is.
Yes, you're so confused. Say hello. Say hello. Yes, you're so. The best smells. The best smells. The best colors.
He's so heavy. He is a small dog, but he's 12 kilograms and he doesn't go up and down the stairs, so you have to carry him. So he's like a bulk of muscles. They're just the best dogs though. Oh, I actually wanted to show you also something in the last vlog, but I didn't get a chance to, so I'm going to share it with you now. Coming with me? I am a person that likes to buy nice stuff and just have fewer things, and this is one of those things that I was researching like for 2 years, getting a parka, like a winter parka from Macaj and different brands, but I felt like in the end I just like the sturdiness and the fit of the Canada Goose. And I was surprised that usually things like this, they're not very shapely, they just look huge, but this is a huge jacket, but it still has got some tailoring to it, which is quite nice, and it's super warm. I'm somebody who's always cold, like ask anybody who knows me, I'm terribly cold all the time. Even in the summertime, people will be like, oh, it's so hot, and I'll be like, oh, I actually think it's a bit chilly, and I'll put something on. So like this has got great use for me, especially now that I go on morning walks with Moshi every single day and it gets really chilly, and in our park for some reason it gets really windy. I think it's the open space, there's huge open space, and as you walk into the park it's always windy, even though it might not be windy like walking in the streets up to the park, and then you walk in and you're like so excited about this one. I've got the Shelbourne parka in navy because I thought there's many fakes, the black ones, so I just wanted to do something different, and it's also a bit less harsh than like a black against your face. So I wanted to share it with you. Nice parka. Then these are totally worth it. They're not only warm, but also I like the zippers are quite sturdy. They're not like flimsy. For example, Macaj coats, which are very popular, I know as well. They're parkas, like high-end parkas, but the zips are a bit flimsy. Like they're more of a fashion piece, I would say. If I was living in like New York or a city, then that would be more of a look, but because I live like country-ish, then I just wanted like a sporty parka that was a bit nicer, looked a bit nicer, and this is great. Got lifetime warranty, which I like as well. It's got a nice just water resistant layer as well. and England it rains all the time, so that is nice. And seriously, I just go in the morning on the weather app. It feels like 3 degrees usually when I go out in the morning, and I just wear like a t-shirt and then this on top, and I'm fully toasty warm, nothing to worry about. And I just put the hood on, it just covers me completely. I don't have to take a hat and a scarf with me because this like all zips up, so I just, you know, zip up, zip down, whatever I want. It just works perfectly. So I love this thing. I've waited so long to get it because I'm a saver, so I don't like spending. And before I decide on something, it takes me literally years. Like this took me 2 years. 2 years to try different things on, to decide, and still when I got it, for 3 days I felt guilty and sick, and I didn't take the tag off. That's how I feel. I don't know if you're the same, let me know in the comments. But I usually, when I buy something that I wanted and I know I researched, but it just gives me this sinking feeling. And it can be sometimes like a chocolate bar. It doesn't have to be something like this, but mostly it's with more expensive things that I just don't like to spend money. But I like nice things, so you have to kind of, no, I would prefer to have just one coat, one parka, and this to last me 20-30 years, then buy like one every few years because it would fall apart. So love this thing. It's so nice, and it smells literally like a duvet because of the duck, and I love that smell. I find it very cozy. I used to have like a family friend. I would go to her house and she had like a huge mansion, and well, for me it was huge. I'm sure it was huge, but it was huge as a child to go into the house. And yeah, she was like quite well off. Like our family was never well off, so like whenever we would go there and I would look after this family friend's daughter, I would stay there in like a separate room. She would give me like really cozy, like that room was so nicely decorated, I remember as well. I just have this vivid memory. And she always had the duck filled, I guess, duvets, and we didn't have that at home. So to me it was so luxurious, it was so puffy. I remember like being a child and being just like, this was like all around me, this duvet, and I found it really, really cozy. And I think that is why to this day, like when I got my own duvet, I was like, I want a duck one, because it just reminded me of that really cozy feeling and just being in that lovely big house. And this has got that same smell. I know I'm very sensitive to smells, as you can tell. Like this whole time was about smells, but yeah, smells and memories, they just go together. This PR just came, so I thought I would unbox it with you actually. What is the most powerful word? I saw this ad actually on Instagram, so I know what it is. So crazy. I mean, every time I get a box like this, I'm like, what is life? What is my life? It is Armani C. Introducing the new C Eau de Parfum Intense. And I already have a bottle, so this, I guess, will make somebody in my life very happy, which, you know, they will get it as a gift. That is cool. So you open it like this. Wow. And what is this? Like a little charm. Oh, so you get to personalize it to love. So I can actually put like whoever I'm giving this to, like a charm on this to personalize it to this bottle, which is so cool. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. And I bet they'll be selling it as a gift, for example, for Christmas time. So excellent present. And I've done a review on my channel about this fragrance and I love it. I love it more than the original actually. I just love a good vanilla base, and they've got me a recharge. So now I've got 2 of these perfumes and 2 recharges. So I'm stuck forever pretty much with this scent. I love this scent though. But what is nice is like I really love that they've given me this, and now I get to make somebody else happy and give it like as a warm gift to somebody, which is so good. And this scent is perfect for gifting in my opinion, because it's one of those that, you know, see as a huge success, And also this one is perfect for this winter time because it's got a bit more warmth to it, a bit more sweetness, and yeah, I just love it. So thank you so much, Armani. I can't wait to actually put this charm on and give it to somebody and wear my own, because I've got another bottle of this fragrance already. That's how much I love it. So yes, Mosh, you like it as well? He always gets so excited when I get packages. He always has to find out what is in there. So yeah, smells. He's smelling it now. Yes. Now let's go eat. Beautiful feast that Maciej has reheated from yesterday. So I'm excited to eat some olives, Greek feta. Delicious.